2 here at Westwood. This is ranked 4 this time. Burlington in their white jerseys for the away side this evening, taking on the Nepean Wildcats in black. We are underway. Burlington immediately up on the attack. Kira Healy chipping it in. There's Claire Murdoch trying to turn it down in front. It's blocked on its way there, but Pryor taking away at it. DJ Flores to now Pryor. Off a stick and line. Kira Healy now in deep on the skate of Flores, but Pryor followed up. To Flores in deep time. Reverse it out in front. Pryor's still got it. Now on the far side. Murdoch in front. That was off a skate on its way there as well. Pryor muscled off the puck just for a moment, and he does. Bounce out to center in a foot race. Now Steven lost it. Actually, Bertelson was coming up with that one as Bertelson turned on the jets and beat Steven to the puck. Murdoch intercepted that pass, so and takes it in the offensive zone. Goes up against Tristan Thompson. Thompson with it now. Hard pass into the middle to Emma Yates. Yates centering it in front, and that was just out of the reach. Madeline Pears. Pears in the corner, pinned up on the wall by Abby Thibodeau. Gonna come out with it. Pears still battling with Thibodeau. And it's banked off the boards and out to center by Thibodeau. Dump right back in by Molly Dunn. Avery Holmes gets it out to center. Flip right back into the Burlington center. Cross-ice pass now from Thibodeau to Avery Moon. And on the attack, Moon. Centering it in front. Charlton's shot doesn't get through his awful body. Avery Peters now on the far corner. In deep for Charlton. Still to the puck. It's carried out to center. Right into the offensive zone by Ashley Allard. Shot doesn't get through. Another battle for the puck in the near corner. Chip around back of the net by Burlington. Megan Reed almost overskated the puck. It says Charlton now with a long shot. That was the first one on net. The team with a lead pass trying to catch Burlington changing, but Burleson just lost it in her feet, and Reed was on the way back. She was able to recover. But Nepean back on the attack again. Shot maybe looking for a deflection in front, through the crease and wide. Near corner, Flores comes up with it, gets it to the line, does not get out. Long high shot from Emerson. It's off the blocker of Harris. Harris starting in net for the second game in a row. This is Pryor, now Murdoch in front of it for Pryor. And just stick check in the slot, and I think the net was knocked off as well. Taken out off the face-off by Madison Robillard. Area in the far corner, dug out by Thibodeau, sent up the far wall. Tegan Gray flips it out and down the ice, and that will be an icing call. Just over 11 and a half minutes to go in this first period. Starting early once again. It's not yet 6 o'clock officially. We are already underway. The icing is waved off for Burlington. Pass does get through and is picked up and carried in by Bridget Pringle, but she can't make her way to the net. Cut off there by Thibodeau. Avery Peters up the right side. Poke chipped away from her in front of the Nepean bench, but she's able to dump it in on a second attempt. Peters and Pears get tied up a little bit in front of the Nepean bench, and Burlington's on the attack. Suter centering it in front, and Charlton just whiffed on it. Went through the slot. Moon in your corner now. Comes around back to the net to the far side for Sear. Sends it in deep again. Peters trying to find it. It's taken away by Allard and fired out and down the ice off a stick, so no icing. Reed races after it. Sends it up the far wall. Charlton just got there ahead of Allard, but Allard tied her up in such a way that she couldn't get it out to center. Big battle for the puck in the far corner. The Wildcats come up with it. Backhanded it in deep. Allard again. Up the far side at the line. Just held in. Long shot. Whistles just wide of the right pad of Harris. Bertelsen will get that towards the front of the net. Comes to the far side. Harris makes a stop. And a late whistle. As Harris had it in her glove for a couple of seconds there before the referee blew it. Just over 10 minutes left. Still no score in this game. Only a few shots on net in total. A couple for Nepean and just the one for Burlington from long range. Shot blocked by Stephen, picked up by Flores, and Murdoch is free on a breakaway. Right in alone! Over the shoulder. Naomi Batesler, but she fought it off and it went up and out of play. Face out to the right of Batesler. Batesler, one of the goaltenders who went to the Canada Winter Games for Team Ontario. Stripped by Flores ahead for Murdoch. Now across for Pryor. Cut into the area in front of the net, but collected to the back wall. Flores tied up and all down in front of the referees. Nepean breaks out to center. Glove down by Stephen. Trying to hit Pryor with a little one-touch pass from Murdoch. That was cut off. Sharp angle shot kicked out by Harris. Burlington right back on the attack again. Murdoch is dripped up. Pryor with a nice move. But that's a stick lifted by Thompson. Asia Houston tried to chip it ahead. Backhanded it deep by Nepean. Move behind the net to Thibodeau in the far corner. Now up the left side for Gray. Takes it across and gives it off for Moon. He comes in, or takes it in. Moon down behind the net. Trying to hit Gray with a pass. Gray and Moon still down there for the puck. Cut it back to the line for Houston. Covering for Moon, whose shot went off the stick and wide. Holmes on the loose puck on the far side. Gray comes in to help as well. Holmes battled for it, but Allard came up with it. Tipped it out to center now. A 2-on-1 for Nepean. This is Spencer. Centered it in front. And that was on the skate of Moon. Lily Spencer had her teammate tracking to the net. But Moon just got in the way. There she is with the puck now off the glass. Up the near side and deflected out to center. Hudson waved off as Nepean could have touched it, but they would have to play. Hard pass into the middle, poked away, but carried in now by Layla Ritucci. And Harris makes the save. Oh, we've got a penalty against Nepean, a slash after the whistle. And at 7:50, Burlington headed to the power play. Referees setting the standard and protecting the goaltenders early. So power play, first one of the game, brought to you by Skidmore Pallet Sales and Recycling Solutions. As Burlington fires a pass off a skate and out to center. This is Healy. Taking it behind her own net. Pringle watching her. The far side now for Steven. Out in front for Charlton. Pass a little too hot to him. Otherwise, she would have had a great one-timer there. Harris came out to stop the puck that was cleared down the ice. Healy across now for Flores and into the middle for Murdoch. Sidesteps and check and just gets in on side. Waits for the defense to show up. Move now to Thibodeau. Thought about it prior in the high slot. Kicked out by Batesler. Murdoch trying to handle the rebound. Prior to the line. Move to Murdoch. Far side. Walks into a shot that just whistles wide. Thibodeau on the rebound. Over to the far side now. Murdoch again. Thibodeau one-timer. Off the line. Murdoch in the far corner. Back of the line now, Moon. Return to Murdoch at the top of the far circle. Far near side now for Thibodeau. It just rolled on her. And it's out of the reach of Murdoch. As Nepean gets out to center, but Burlington's right back in. Flores going after it behind the net. Pryor trying to come up with it against Thompson. Thompson able to get it out down the ice. At center, Holmes. A bit of a dangerous, almost a trip potentially. Area in front of the scorekeeper's box. Burlington still with the puck. Last few seconds kick off the power play. Healy down to those cards. Keeps it in. Backhander. Stop rebound. Just cleared up by Houston. Houston taken to the back wall. It's Gray as well now with the puck. Gray wrapped up. Still battling for it. Gray's lost control of their stick, but still trying to find the puck. Houston as well. Now finally taken by Nepean and fired out and down the ice. Harris out to play it. Holmes trying to come up with it. And around blue line, banker off the boards and out to center. Right back on the attack. Beauchamp and the drop pass now whistled wide by Ricciuti. Tipped out to center by Peters, but he couldn't blindside step the trap and lost the edge. Pass off a stick, but it gets out to center. Burleson trying to chip it ahead. It didn't go. Peters back the other way for Burlington. Lost it at the blue line. It was poked away from her. Charlton recovered it with Suter. Charlton cross ice pass to Thibodeau. Into the middle for Peters, who tipped it ahead. This is Kennedy Emerson up the far side. Thibodeau stopped it for the second attempt, got it out to Suter. Peters found it, dropped it back for Steven as they go for a change. Thibodeau ahead for Suter and in deep. Peters going after it in the near corner. Peters trying to feather that in front. That was cut off by Thompson. He then cut the far side and out to center. Allard has got Burleson with her just onside. Allard can't quite find Burleson on the near side of the net. And the Barracudas are back the other way. Pass off the heel of the stick on Murdoch. Nepean's back out to center when the pass was behind Allard and Flores has found it. Trying to get it ahead for Pryor. That was off the skate. And Allard is back on it again. Chipped it ahead, but it was behind Spencer, and it goes down the ice into the Burlington zone where Reed finds it and reverses it for Moon to start the breakout again. Long lead pass for Flores. Breakaway opportunity. And she put it in control of the puck. But she's got it right back. Got it to the line. Reed's shot from Reed. Doesn't get through. Walked in front. Murdoch trying to knock it down. It's out of the main point. Held in by Moon. Murdoch fighting for it. Chipped it in front. No one was there. And it's tipped up the far side. Second attempt will get through. And it goes out to center. Moon got the way of it. And Yates trying to slash it ahead. It's just knocked out of the reach of Sidney Francis by Burlington. Houston sidesteps the defense and gets in. Dropped it back to Gray. That was cut off. Francis was right in the vicinity, stole it away as Nepean dumps it into the offensive zone. Steven over to the near side corner for Healy. Houston can't carry it out though. Second attempt for Holmes does get through. As she sidesteps the opportunity. Wide, off the stick of the goaltender. As Beauchamp has it stolen away from her by Suter, and we've got a penalty coming to, I think, both players, perhaps. Holmes and Molly Dunn were tangled up in the near corner. I think we've got coincidental roughing minors coming up. So 2:41, we have Queensland Liners. Both for roughing, so we remain in 5-on-5. And those players get to sit for at least 2 minutes and think about what they did. Pass cut off from Suter by Beauchamp, but they lost the puck in the snow in front of the Burlington bench, and Healy dumped it in. Charlton after it. Thompson got there first, but Peters intercepted that. Peters and Charlton down the far hash marks, trying to come up with the puck. Flores came in to help as well. Thompson took it away and fired it right off the referee, so she tried the other way, and it's out and all the way down the ice. Not going to have enough on it for icing out. Healy just got there ahead of Bertelsen, but Bertelsen stole it away. Stephen watching her. Bertelsen to the line, one-timer. Couldn't get all of it. And an elite pass for Murdoch. Dragging it behind her as she saw that Pryor was lurking. On the ice, but no icing. Stephen in the far corner. Flores with a cross-ice pass. Feathered to the far side now by Flores for Murdoch. And Murdoch gets bumped. Went to the net now. Up the far side. And backhanded up to center, but all the way down the ice for no. Just not quite enough for an icing pull. Boone got there. Thibodeau. Across for Boone. That was just offside as Gray was half a step ahead of the play with 59 seconds left in the first period. Still no score. 4-4 tie for Burlington versus London earlier today, and a 6-1 victory for Nepean over Blue Water in their game earlier today as well. Fired ahead by Reed. Houston got it, gloved down by Thompson. Under on blue line. Banked off the boards, but intercepted by Healy, and she dumps it back in again. Robillard. Still with the puck. Fired it across for Pringle. Long shot. Just faked out Harris, but went wide of the net. Suter and Board battling for the puck with Bertelsen, tangled up with their own blue line. Reed's pass is blocked. Bertelsen coming up with it. Reed is interfered with as that shot whistles just up and over top of the net. Bouncing puck off the leg of Reed. Goes for the end of the first period, no score. After one between Nepean and Burlington. We'll be back for the second in just a moment. Period number 2. Here we go. Face-off win for Burlington. Steven in her own zone, gave it off to Healy on the far side now. Backhand dumped it to the far corner. Goes round back of the net. Why not? Trying to to come up with it. It's stolen away by Flores and saw Pryor going to the net. That was intercepted. Banked off the boards on the wrong side of the red line by Beauchamp, and it's an icing call.
Taken
off the draw by Nepean, skated out to center by Wynot, right into the offensive zone, almost stepped around Steven. Steven just took it away from him. Long pass now for Pryor, into the middle for Flores, now Murdoch, looking for it, Pryor scores! Claire Murdoch with patience, outweighing the defense, and Pryor on the follow-up with Flores tied up in front. Smash the puck into the back of the net past Batchelor, and it's 1-0 Burlington. Houston took it behind the net. Gray, now Thibodeau off the side of the net. Corner, hard battle for it. Houston looked a little shaken up as he came out of the corner there. Holmes gloved it down and Thibodeau fired it in again. Gray going after it against Thompson. Takes it behind their own net and skates it out to center. Thompson with a long shot that's blocked it away. Now Peters fired that just wide. In the near corner. Charlton trying to dig it out. Peters there as well. Stolen away by Allard, but taken back by Nepean. Pass cut off by Suter and up into the body of Moon, who finds the puck and gathers it in for Peters, who dumped it in. Pryor on it, fresh off the bench. Suter in deep. Suter still battling for it. Claire Murdoch's got it now. Murdoch trying to cut to the net, threw it off the side of the net, and it's slapped up the far side, but not out. This is Reed battling against Robillard and trying to dig it out. Pryor wrapped it behind the net to the near side. Healy pitching in, keeping it alive now. Murdoch's got it. Murdoch tried to hit Flores with the bouncing puck in front, and it trickles wide. Allard being watched by Murdoch, tied up by Murdoch. Flores couldn't dig it out. Reed just kept it alive, only for a moment though, as carried out to center now. And fired in by Avery Norman. Harris tried to stop it behind her own net. Reed now, Flores, cross-ice pass for Murdoch, Murdoch spinning away from pressure. In that near corner, just skipped away from Flores as Nepean regains control of it and fired a pass out to center. Ricocheting off multiple sticks at the Burlington blue line, and it's gathered in by Gray, who fired it across to Steven, and now Thibodeau's pass goes off a skate and into the offensive zone. Tied up in the far corner. Gray comes out with it. Steven going to the net. Gray trying to find an option. Fired in deep on Houston, centering pass. Now comes to Thibodeau. That shot is blocked by Bertelsen, and she turns it right back the other way. Rich shooting just onside, going to the net. Bertelsen's pass goes off the skate and wide. Carlton trying to chip it out. That didn't work. It's fired wide by Thompson. Steven fired that one right into the feet of the linesman, and it's off the linesman again, and a 2-on-1 now for Nepean. Blocked and stopped by Harris. Squeezing her legs together to make sure that one didn't get through as the linesman would have gotten an assist on that one. Blocked it twice on that far side. And turned to 2-on-1 for Nepean. Cleared out to center up the skating Charlton. Just onside as it went off her skating in the offensive zone. But the Wildcats are back the other way. Cut off by Peters, who drops it back for Moon. He tries to skate away from the pressure of Yates. Green now. Cross-ice pass deflected on the wrong side of the red line by Charlton for an icing ball. Harris with a challenging day today. Back-to-back starts for her in a matter of a few hours. Looking start so far this evening. Cross-ice pass from Suter for Peters now. Peters trying to work her way into the offensive zone. Knifed at by Wynot and taken away by Wynot. Player to the far side and skated out to center by the Wildcats. The dump in is knocked down by Moon, who reverses it off the referee and behind the net. Haley to Moon now as the Barracudas break down, and Pryor just missed the pass. And it's another icing call against Burlington. .45 left in this second period. Flores to take the draw. Pushed ahead by Beauchamp, but can't come up with it. Moon up the near side for Murdoch. Cross ice pass just out of the reach of Flores, but she follows up and slashes at it away from Wynot. Behind the net now, Murdoch for Flores. Flores, it goes off a stick. Tried to get it back out in front again. This is Pryor now. Goes past Murdoch for Healy. And it's dumped back in deep again. Wynot stripped with a puck by Murdoch, but taken right back again. Murdoch stole it again. Flores with a shot that's picked out by Batchelor. Flores. Now Steven tried to fire that through and maybe get a deflection. It went well wide of the net. Murdoch tried to throw it back out in front, and Batchelor found the puck on the short side of the net and covered up. Just under 9 minutes left in the second period. Thibodeau with a wrister that was seen nicely by Batchelor, so no issue for her, and she makes the save again. Thibodeau with a beautiful shot from the point. Houston trying to get it back to her again, but it's cut off by Pringle. It was tied up, but Nepean now with a clean breakout. Down the left wing side is Yates. Lanced away from her by Steven, and Houston fired it round back of the net. Comes back there and held it in, and now goes off for a change. Tied up in that far hash mark area. Taken by Steven now behind the net for Thibodeau. Pass bounces over the stick of Bray, but is deflected on its way down to negate the icing call. Holmes went after it to the near corner, dropped it to the line for Reed. Reed tried to direct that on net. It was off a skate and didn't get through. Reed stole the puck away from Norman though, and Holmes dumped it in as her teammates went for a change. Dunn has it stolen away from her. Suter got in the way, and Charlton got it in deep again. Charlton tried to wrap it out front as she was falling, and Peters has taken a penalty here. Drop pass by Dunn. Centered it in front. Norman had it skip over her stick. Norman still with it behind the net. Suter, ties her up. Burlington just trying to punch the puck, and Moon does. And Peters is going off for hooking. Second penalty of the game. First official disadvantage of the game for Burlington. This penalty kill brought to you by Shield Performance, the official gym and training program of your Burlington Barracudas. Drop back to the lineup, the face-off win one-timer blocked by Murdoch. Pryor chips it ahead. Murdoch racing after it, trying to get there on a breakaway. Murdoch just shoveled it on net, and Batesler made the stop. Short-handed now, another chance, another save, rebound, they score! It's Bryn Pryor, her second of the game, third of the day, and second short-handed goal of the game. And the Barracudas jump out to a 2-0 lead. Burlington wires it in deep. Harris tried to stop it behind the net, but it skipped over her stick. Thompson with a one-touch pass as it goes in round back of the net. Far side. Spencer now. Tied up by Healy. Chipped it out to center. Burlington trying to get away from Murdoch. Murdoch tied up by Thompson. Lost it edge as she was able to get it in deep. Steven flipped it up the far side for Healy, backhands it out, and down the ice. Less than a minute left on it. Power play for Nepean. Burlington being tracked by Healy. Burlington still with it. Pass off the skate of Norman, but Burlington got it right back. Gave it to Beauchamp, who gets into the offensive zone. Beauchamp trapped by Healy now. Runs into Thibodeau, and she comes into the near corner. Thibodeau, blue attire. Beauchamp still has the puck. Thibodeau is still with it. Now back in the line, Burlington has it taken away by Thibodeau as she tried to hit Allard with a pass, and Thibodeau got it down the ice. Gray on the forecheck. Allard back on it. Carrying it out through center into the offensive zone. Centering pass, shot by Beauchamp. It's fought off by Harris. Houston just able to get that rolling puck out to center. Holmes racing after it against Beauchamp. Beauchamp and Holmes still battling for it now in the offensive zone as the penalty is expired to Peters. Peters out through center. Judy just onside. Poking at it as Peters. Allard followed up, but it's taken away by Moon, and now Peters might have a breakaway. 1-on-1. Two Barracudas are with her, and Charlton is robbed in front. Another save by Batesler. 5:01 left in this second period. 2-0 lead for Burlington. Robillard coming out to center now. Skating through with it is Francis. Francis trying to cut to the net. Moon directs her away from it. Francis still with it. Moon trying to lift her stick and take it away. Francis still got it. Knocked away from her by Suter, and it just gets out to center. Robillard fires a dump in, round back of the net to the near side. Moon trying to come up with it in the near corner. Moon gets it back to the far side again. Pitching in is Dunn against Peters. Peters and Dunn tied up. Reed came in to get the loose puck, sent it behind the net for Moon. As the Wildcats make a change. Didn't get out as the pass is intended for Charlton. That shot attempt goes wide. Moon off the boards, but not out. Held in by Dunn. Peters muscled it up to center. And chipped it down the ice. That's ahead for Allard now. Skating down into the far corner. Tracked by Murdoch. Steven ran into her as well, and I think Steven has taken a penalty for that. Oh no, it's Murdoch who's been given a penalty. Murdoch, who was following the play, has been given a tripping penalty. If we include the regular season, that is Claire Murdoch's third penalty in 45 games. Burlington able to kill the first few seconds of the penalty down the ice. Out at center. Bears got it in and on net with the help of Tierney. That was a shot. Healy tries to spin away from pressure. Threw it up the far side. Pryor has her stick taken out of her hands. Bertelsen, top of the near circle. Poked away by Flores, who's trying to carry it out to center. Lost it in the area in front of the Nepean bench, and Bertelsen dumped it in again. Healy left it for Steven, who lifts it out and all the way down the ice. Thompson. Behind their own net. Up the near side. Carried through by Wynot and in deep. Gray tying up behind the net. Gray still got it. Kicks it to herself and takes it up the far side, trying to reverse it to Moon. But that didn't work. Norman kept it in. Shot blocked from Wynot, and that is cleared down the ice again by Burlington. Coming up to 30 seconds left in the penalty to Murdoch. Down the left wing. Allard lost an edge as she was battling with Moon. The cut to the net. Gloved at but not held in. By Nepean on that far side, and they have to touch up. Now taking it in is Dunn. Allard, drop pass. Emerson was not in the right position to receive it, and she's got it out in neutral ice now, and Murdoch was immediately run over as she stepped out of the box. Interference by Wynot as Murdoch goes after the puck and gets it out and down the ice. Thibodeau right back on the attack for Burlington now into the far corner. Thibodeau still battling for it, gets it in deep. Suter tried to chip it out in front. Peters found it behind the net. Peters got it, looking for an option, cuts out in front. Beixler with the stop, and she hangs on. Less than a minute to go in this second period. 2 goals for Burlington in this one and a 2-0 lead. Thanks to Reed, who kept it alive just for a moment. No, it's a 3-on-1 now for Nepean. It's pairs. One shot is stopped by Harris, and the rebound goes to the far wall behind the net. Yates scores! Thompson has fired the shot. Yates went after the loose puck in the far corner, and David Thompson, who fired it from the near point, and with 41 seconds left, Thompson has cut the lead in half. It is 2-1. Pass intercepted by Beauchamp. Another shot stopped by Harris. Goes in the area behind the net. Flores up with it now. Lead pass for Murdoch, who is hooked on her way to the net. There she is. Stopped by Beixler. Didn't get all the shot. Pryor. Stick checked. Thompson's got it now. Thompson and Murdoch battling for the puck behind the net. Final 10 seconds of the second period. Coming here, Pryor with trying to get the shot off. Flores in front for Thibodeau right at the buzzer. One last shot to make it 10 at the end of the second period here at Westwood Rink 4. It's 2-1 after 2.
kick the fence down. And I said, we're going through here. Well, we can do it, but they're down. We messing more fun. Because all of them do the more they're doing this stuff here. You just let them go through.
This is what the locals do.
Yeah, that's what they do. They fucking ain't doing it wrong.
And this will be healed without the
Yeah, he said they had to give him we're the folks that used to share this. That's how they do. So he had a big piece of money to do here. That's his name. And you can drive here's the drive a car, drive a car, and constantly walk.
What's that?
That's my hat.
I guess we're waiting for the ice to dry a bit.
Wow.
So the Burlington Barracudas will start the third period with a power play. Start the third period with the puck. This is Harris from behind their own net. Left it for Healy. Healy fired it across for Meadow. It was out of her reach, and it's dumped right back in again by Weinlock. Healy up the far side again, tied up by Pringle. Flores, pass cut off by Pringle. He's got it right back, so she fired it across to Healy, who got it into the offensive zone. Now Flores was going to the net. That was cut off, but Moon kept it alive. Moon looking for an option, watched by Pringles. Moon still with it, now give and go, and that's off the skate as Pryor tried to get that off the ricochet in front. Haley now near side. Settled to the far side. Murdoch now near side. Healy trying to feather it in front. She scores! Burlington. Off the draw, Houston battling for it. Gray as well. Steven dropped it back for Thibodeau. Now into the middle for Houston into the offensive zone. Houston with a sharp bang by Conrad, stopped by Baitler. Holmes with Houston now. Yep. Houston's stick is tied up. Holmes comes in to help. Holmes tied up as well as it's tipped up the near wall. Steven kind of out pinching in, but Nepean got there first with Spencer, who dumped it into the offensive zone. Norman and Thibodeau battling for the puck. Thibodeau stole it away and fired it off the boards but it just got out the blue line, so Nepean had to touch up. Hard pass across to Thibodeau, who sends it off the boards and out to center. Why not? Right back in. Thibodeau tries the other side now with Steven. Off those boards and out and into the offensive zone. This is Suter now. Here's near side! Off the side of the net. Third attempt fanned on by Ricciuti, but the second attempt got into center, where Burlington recruits possession of the puck. And it's carried in now by Peters off the pass from Moon. Knocked away from her, but Peters got it in deep. Why not? Getting away from the pressure of Suter behind the net. Yanked off the boards, but not out. Reed held it in. Rolling puck through neutral ice now. Taken there by Beauchamp. Pass intercepted. This is Moon. High slot shot. Whistled up by Avery Moon. Dropped it behind the net. Now Murdoch picked up as she tried to get it to the far side. Murdoch's got it now. Taken into the boards from behind. Flores was knocked down as well, and we've got some extracurriculars after the whistle. As certainly Robillard is going to the box, and is that the only penalty? Referees will have a chat. It didn't look very dangerous, but it did look like it was in the back. So the choice now being made, I think Flores has taken an extra penalty. And so yes, it looks like Robillard has been given a check from behind penalty. Flores with an extra one as well. Flores, I believe, with a head contact penalty as well. Might be a 4-minute one. Moon getting an explanation from the other official now, so is Emerson. So it's I guess it's a 2 in a game for a check from behind, which I didn't think was in the rule book. But Flores has been given a 4-minute double minor for head contact, and because of the 2 minutes that is for the check from behind, Burlington will end up with a penalty. And we're just trying to sort out
You could give it to the game, but I mean I don't know if you're picked up, it's a 5 and 2 games commitment.
And coincidental minors is a hard concept to understand apparently.
Doesn't make sense.
I'm so confused.
So the way things work, generally, is every time there's 2 minutes on the clock. They try to cancel out. So because Flores has received a 4-minute double minor, and there's a 2-minute penalty on the clock for Nepean, those 2 penalties get canceled out, and there's an extra 2 minutes on the clock against Burlington. However,
that doesn't make sense. Or if
however, I am confused about the ejection. I thought you had to give people a major penalty for a check from behind. It's always good we have extra time in the third period because there always seems to be something.
that's right.
How we got the power play on that hit from behind. Okay.
That is absolutely
Okay, I think we're ready to go now. Kaya blocked the drop from Murdoch. Slap round back to the net for Pryor. And fired out of Jones. Murdoch going after it, short-handed. Fired up the near side by Baszler. And cut off by Pryor. Not going to get around to the far side this time. Given away to Healy on that far wall. Healy tries to throw it in front for Pryor. That's blocked by the stick of Baszler. And now Allard taken away from her by Pryor. Emerson followed up and skates it out through center. Emerson slams on the brakes. Murdoch lifted her stick and was just able to muscle it to the line. And a second attempt gets out to center with Moon, flipping it in deep. Down by Wynot, drop pass to nobody. And the Wildcats have to regroup with a minute to go on the power play. Allard to the far side, Wynot trying to wind things up as her teammates are changing. Thompson now out through center and in. Shot goes wide. Up the near side wall. Can't come up with it. Taken and knocked away from Pears by Gray and up to center. Pears with a long pass. It was out of the reach of Bertelson, so Tito slapped it in deep. Thompson trying to get away from the pressure of Gray, shorthanded. Final 20 seconds left in the penalty being served by Charlton. Thompson gains the red line and dumps it in. Harris tried to stop it behind the net, but it was over her stick. Now in the far corner, Thibodeau gets it ahead for Gray, who finds it in her feet and fires it down the ice. That will do it for the 2-minute minor, with Charlton is now served and is back on the ice. Thompson gets it down the ice. Steven up the far side for Thibodeau. Into the middle for Sitter, kicked it to herself. Charlton dragged it through. Charlton down, knocked in front, got out of the reach of Thibodeau. And it's knocked out to center as Thibodeau was battling to control the puck against Francis. This is Wynot. Another dump in and chase. Harris stopped it behind her own net. Out through center now. Sears passes behind Charlton. Peters with Healy followed up. Shot falling off with a blocker of Baszler. Peters in the far corner. Still with it as she takes it to the near side. Peters left it for Healy. Takes it into the near corner again. Trying to throw down in front. Peters trying to settle it down. Takes it to the far wall again. Peters battling for it. Murdoch came in to help. Got it up the far wall. Now to the line. Murdoch still with it. Backhands it in deep for Healy. Healy left it for Murdoch now, who takes it behind the net again. Far side for Murdoch, penalty coming in again with a one-timer from Reed. And another save for Batesler as a holding penalty has been called. After her 4 minutes. Now this one. So another power play for Burlington. Tie up off the draw. Charlton trying to come up with it. Charlton almost stole it away. Still battling for it. Charlton now settling it down. Into the far corner. Charlton against Thompson. Back to the net now, Pryor. Cut it away from Thompson for Thibodeau. Thibodeau to the line. Held in by Wood. Far side Murdoch. Centering pass for Thibodeau. Bounced away from her. But she regained control. Wrapped it round back to the net to the far side now for Murdoch. Move. And return to Murdoch again. Murdoch now drops it back for Moon again. Thibodeau in front. Pryor had it go up and heel on her stick. Thibodeau to the back wall. Pryor, Murdoch, and Charlton all coming in to try and get that out. Coming up to the 1 minute mark of this power play. Moon, pass ice for Murdoch, was just behind her, but she settles it down. Drops it for Pryor on the far side. Now here, circle for Thibodeau. Moon, long shot, stopped by Batesler. Have a whistle. Flores now returns. She has served her full 4 minutes plus. Now for the puck comes to the line. Haley now Holmes centered it in front and stop rebound. Goes wide and the net I think is dislodged. But it's cleared out to center anyways. Healy. Far side for Steven, return to Healy. As that was squeezed out by the Wildcats. Healy round back right to the near side. Reverses it with Holmes, who takes it in deep again. Holmes behind the net now to the far side. Steven. Pass for Healy now. Steven returned to her. Tries to get it in deep, that's off the stick, bounces to the near side. Holmes sweeping at it to try and keep it alive. Pass from the back wall. Gray comes up with it as the penalty expires. Gray has the puck stolen away by Emerson. Just onside and knifed away by Houston. Gray up the far side, taken away from her. And here's got run into by Gray. What happened there, but Bears eventually jump right back up and she's battling for the puck in the offensive zone, and that is offside. Just over 11 minutes to go in this third period. Another goal for Burlington on the power play was Kira Healy. Gave them a 3-1 lead. Later let it go for Reed, who stepped into a shot that was off a skate, goes behind the net. Peters battling for it in the near corner with Suter. Comes up the near wall and it's bounced out to center behind Pringle. So Reed comes to it. Fired a pass out of the reach of Charlton, so Thompson recovered it. Why not with a cross-ice pass knocked down and neutralized by Pears, who got it ahead and went off for a change. In deep in the offensive zone, taken away, and Reed sent it up the far side wall with the linesperson getting in the way again. It's fired now up the near side wall and out to center. Met there by Dunn, and dumps it in, but it bounces off Reed and right back out to center. So they try again with that one going on net. So that is a shot. As Reed the pass, it's caught off by Bertelsen. Bertelsen now dumping it in again. They're going after it behind the net. Fired it off the glass and out to center, knocked down by Dunn. chipped away from Murdoch, but Pryor came up with it. Across for Murdoch now. Shot blocked. Murdoch got it again. Trying to get it in deep for Pryor. Flores followed up. Murdoch kicking it to herself and getting it in deep for Flores. Murdoch again. Big save by Bachler, but Pryor's on the rebound.
A lot of stuff.
Goes to the far side. Thibodeau in deep for Murdoch. Now Flores centering for Pryor. Off the bar. And you heard that one ring throughout the ring. Steven coming in. Cross-ice pass cut off by Murdoch. And I don't know, that looked offside to me as Murdoch wires that one off the crossbar. And it stays out. Boy, would the Nepean James have been upset if that one went in. Steven diving to keep that play out of her own zone, but Emerson picks it in. Back in the line, Ellard got it in deep, but that's cut off by Thibodeau, and the pass is just behind Holmes. Dumping it in is Norman now, in deep, Steven. Out on the far side, Gray, the pace of this game picking up here. Pass behind Holmes, as Wynot cuts that off and skates it in. Shot blocked by Steven. Steven and Wynot get tangled up behind the net. Norman going after it as well, into the near corner. Comes up the near wall. Holmes backhands it out to center. Gray racing after it, and Thompson with speed got there first. Thompson wheeling it out to center with a pass ahead for Francis. Knifed away from her by Reed, and Harris covers up. .8:14 left in this third period. Face off to the back wall, right down to the near side by Reed and out to center. Knocked back by Pears to her defensive partner. Ahead now for Spencer and into the offensive zone. Spencer's shot is blocked. Reed tried to clear it, but it went off Charlton. So Charlton got it back for Reed, who sent it to the open side. Haley up through neutral ice now for Peters, who takes it into the offensive zone. Peters round back of the net. And to the far side, the defense made a change, so Moon is fresh off the bench and picked up the puck from Peters. Suter now in deep behind the net, skipped over the stick of Charlton. Haley now back in there again. Suter in the far corner, leaving it behind the net again. Charlton trying to get there. Just does get there, but her stick was lifted. Moon kept it alive at the far point. Moon taken into the boards and tied up by Francis. Suter dug out, but Charlton couldn't find it, and we've got both arms and the referees up in the air. And there's another penalty coming to Nepean. A head contact penalty coming to Francis. And both officials agreed on that one. It is a 4-minute head contact penalty to Francis. 7:08 left.
Fourth of Candy.
And a timeout has been called by Moon. All right, a 4-minute extended power play for Burlington, brought to you by Skins Away. pallet sales and recycling solutions. Scramble off the draw. Flores got it for Pryor and sent it back to the line. Now, return to the line for Healy. Not on for Bachler, another save made. High up on the back wall, Murdoch with Pryor and Flores. Pryor stick lifted and it's ripped out to center, but the linesman in the way again. That clearing attempt does get out and down the ice for Nepean. Boone quickly ahead for Murdoch. Just skipped over Houston played as Wynot runs into her, and Wynot has taken a penalty for body check.
I'm waiting for Johnny. Why are you waiting for Johnny? Because it's
So now a long 5-on-3 power play for Burlington. 6:23 left in this third period. The 3-1 lead so far. Flores off the draw. Gets it to Boone. Drop now for Healy. Boone. Healy again. Out about the shot. Knocked away. Emerson took that to the far corner, but it was knocked back to the line again. Shot by David. Blocked away by Bachler. Healy tries to feather that through. Rebound for Flores. Can't get it on net. It's not up to center. Boone quickly ahead again for Healy this time. Down to the left side. Pryor now. Boone, Murdoch. No touch pass. The Wolf attempts don't get through to their intended target, but Healy recovered the puck. Boone and Healy play pitch and catch. Boone's shot is off the stick and out of play. .109 left in this 5-on-3 power play. .532 left in this third period as it's cleared out and down the ice by Nepean. Steven from her own end winds it up and skates it herself. Gets over the blue line and the Barracudas set up again. Holmes for Thibodeau. Thought about this shot, gave it off to Steven again. Thibodeau once more. Throws that through. Rebound for Holmes. After skate. And she didn't get all of it. 1 minute 57 on the second penalty. 42 seconds on the first one. Scramble off the draw, goes to the near wall. Houston came up with a loose puck. Steven. Now Holmes. Return for Steven. Take this shot. Holmes sharp angle off the pass to Bachler. Thompson takes it to the back wall. Holmes and Gray trying to dig it out with Houston as well. And Holmes comes up with it. Bounces into the line for Steven. Take the shot, return to Steven again. Once more now, Holmes, another shot stopped by Bachler. Rolling puck to the far side. Give it up for Steven. Whistle it wide, rebound in front. They score! Scramble play, Deja Houston. Found it in front. And Barracudas take a 4-1 lead. So because there are 5 seconds left on the 5-on-3, Burlington still has 1 minute and 15 seconds left on a power play. Healy to the far side for Boone. Skates it over the blue line and in. Thought about stopping up, needs to find an option now. Boone still got it. Trying to cut out in front, just knifed away from her, comes to Healy. Suter trying to one-touch pass to return it to her. Burleson got it away with it, and Moon tried to wrap it in, but Burleson managed to get it out, and this time got it all the way down the ice. Haley wrapped up by Beauchamp, but got it to the near side for Moon, who got it out to center now, which is Peters. Across for Charlton. Far side Suter. Charlton's one-timer fanned on another shot. Goes wide from Healy. Peters in deep. One-touch return to her. Peters now to Thibodeau. Near side Suter. Return to Thibodeau again. Long wrist shot deflected wide by Beauchamp. 20 seconds left in the power play. Healy in the far corner. Drops it back to the line for Thibodeau. Near side Suter. Far side now, Healy. Shot is stopped by Bachler. Now at the line, Healy, another shot, stopped. The rebound is pounced on by Bachler. 1 second left in the advantage for Burlington. 3:09 remaining in this third period. Another goal on the power play for Burlington. It's 4-1 late in this third period. Flores trying to come up with it. Thibodeau got it ahead to Flores. On the far side now, Thompson sends it behind the net. Pass out all the way down the ice. Steven kicked at it, went right to a Wildcat. Now scrambling the high slot, trying to come up with it. Thompson attempted his shot. Yates, I think, fell on the puck as Thompson tried to knock it down. Played the puck twice with a high stick, but no call there as that's backhanded into the offensive zone by Pryor. Battle for it on the near wall here. Backhanded out to center all the way down the ice. Icing waved off. So Steven quickly ahead for Holmes. He sidesteps and check it Norman. And skates it over the blue line and in. Holmes with another shot. Rebound. Unable to get his stick on against Houston. Reed got it out to center with Holmes. Now for Moon. Makes a bump to get it into the offensive zone and a quick change from Holmes as Nepean just goes offside. Just under 2 minutes left in this third period. Moon skates it over the blue line, drops it off for Charlton. One shot goes wide. Reed now got it behind the net to the near side. Charlton going after it, dropped it to the line for Moon. In deep again, this is Suter now trying to get it in front. Peters is wrong by Bachler. Off the ricochet, the centering pass from Charlton. 1:31 left in this third period. Peters now trying to cut the one up, just knifed away from it. Pass ahead now and skated on through by Ricciuti. Ricciuti tries a shot, that's blocked, and a late whistle on a penalty call as Ricciuti was plucked to the ice. So another penalty, this time against Burlington. It's going to Charlton. So the minute 18 left to play in this third period. Nepean will spend the rest of it or less on the power play. Bouncing puck to the far side. Murdoch hits her opponent on the boards and it's out to center. Thompson passes it in between two of her teammates as Haley tried to hustle it. And now it's out to center. Skated on through and intercepted by Murdoch, who lifts it out and down the ice again. Inside the final minute of this third period. Thompson now ahead cross ice for Spencer. Into the offensive zone. Met at the top of the near circle by Pryor, who backhands it out to center. Murdoch and Pryor now with a 2-on-0, and Murdoch just overskated the puck as she takes a hit. Trying to make a play. Burleson got it ahead for Beauchamp. Being tracked by Thibodeau and Healy as well. Beauchamp had the puck roll on her, but she goes after it into the near corner. Got another penalty coming here as there was contact in the near corner. So another penalty is coming, perhaps to Thibodeau or Healy as it comes out in front. And a 4-1 victory. And I wonder if they're going to bother reporting the penalty to the bench at the end of the game. A 4-1 win for Burlington.